Hello everyone, PDF here, and welcome back to the Minerockin SMP. In this episode, the big thing I want to get done today is getting the next building in our kind of area here made. It's going to end up being our storage building as well. It's going to be a shrine designed by Mr. Matt Ranger. I'll try and have the link in the description below. And as you can see, I've got the foundation kind of all started here. The bottom part all set out, ready for us to go. Underneath here, I'm not going to dig down yet, but there is already, I have kind of the storage area sort of set up. The room is ready. I didn't put any chests or anything down. I'll go over that a little bit later once I get the structure in place. I'll probably use some scaffolding or something to give us an easy way down into there. Or maybe I'll even make like a side entrance, or we've got options because it's down underground here quite a bit. I think I dug like 10 blocks down from that ground level there, so even here we'd be getting into the wall. And we'll go over the design and everything. I really like the way it turned out down there. So let's get some building into place here, and then we'll come back to it. And we are back, and as you can see, we have a shrine, courtesy of a video by Mr. Matt Ranger. And, of course, interiors by Fwep, basically. Now, to be fair, Mr. Matt Ranger does have a video kind of for the full interior with a storage area underneath, which I am going to follow. I have most of the materials together. I still have a few things I need to gather. And then I will get this to look like it does in his video with the storage under there. But for now, at least the structure is complete. And if you can see off in the distance there, we'll head over there really quick. We have a nether portal. This is a gate designed by Cortezarino that I just changed the color palette. He made his out of acacia, and as you can see, I did this out of the cherry wood. It matches kind of the rest of the aesthetic here. The only thing I want to change is once I'm able to get a few more diamonds, I'm going to change the shroom lights up there out for frog lights. I do need to add one more trapdoor I just saw over there, but I can fix it after. I'm going to go with the kind of the pinkish frog lights. In a test world, it looks absolutely amazing. And then at some point, I do need to construct something around this just to keep any of the creepy crawly monsters of the dark from making their way through there. And next thing I know, I go through and luckily, as it was, Shadow came by and I had traded some pufferfish to him for some blaze rods. So, and a shulker full of noob juice. I'm going to be trading him a shulker of concrete whenever he tells me what color he wants. So now, though, at least I can make some water breathing. So I can finish up the kind of the little mine thing I've got down here. Now, let me show you what we got going on. I'll kind of explain it. That probably doesn't make much sense. Okay. I'm fine. Ow. I'm good. Gravity works. Just checking. So this is going to be our little mine entrance, and I do want to kind of connect it up to up there somehow. Little tunnel this way so I can come down here without having to fall down the hill. As you can see, we've got a couple of water tunnels here. One is going to be up, one's going to be down. I think I'm going to be making this one... what did I say this is going to be? This one's probably going to be down. I've started planting kelp, but I need a lot more bone meal. That's the word. Bone meal to grow it all the way to the top to turn all that into water sources, and I'm out of bones, so that's gonna be another little kind of wrench in the plans there, but I'll get that figured out. And then this one will be up, coming back down. Words are hard. Let me try that again. This one will be up, coming back up. There we go. I knew I could do it. And that goes all the way down to the bottom there, and then yeah, we'll dig out a little room so we can start branching off. As directly under the base where we were digging down before, there was just too much of the deep dark, and I kept running into areas that would alert the shriekers. And as we know, with how absolutely brave I am probably never going down there ever again. Back in our little underground area, as you can see, I've thrown a couple of little farms down here for now. We've got a little bamboo, little sugar cane, and this is a combination of what this has grown and what we had up top. I just moved it all into the chest here. Same with the sugar cane. It's nothing fantastic. The rates are not amazing, but it's just kind of here as I'm doing stuff around the base. They just grow, and it at least gives me something for now. I could make a full-on sugarcane and bamboo farm, but I think for now that'll be fine. One thing I am going to build down here, though, and I have most of the materials gathered, I'm still gathering a bunch, is a mud farm. And I'm going to be using a design by a YouTuber named Navola instead of Pixel Riffs. I looked around at a few of them, and I thought, hey, I'll try a different one. And it looked really good, and it works on supposedly both Bedrock and Java. Built it in test world, works just fine. So yeah, we're gonna go with that. It's not super tall or anything. This is gonna be kind of the space area of the mud maker, and then these would be the piston pushers just to make the line of it so I can then dig it out. I'm not gonna use the dripstone to turn it into clay or anything because nope, I'm just making mud this time. So that'll give us one little farm there. And I've got kind of my just pusher to make concrete. It's small, but it works. Another thing I did do today was I actually made a nether portal. I made a little tunnel and stuck a portal to bring us to a desert area. So that way, sand is no longer an issue at least. We'll be able to dig up as much sand as we need, so that's good. Gravel is kind of the only sticking point, really-ish, for concrete right now. There's ways around that. I can find gravel, just in the ground beneath me and dig out pockets of it. When I'm in the nether, I'm gonna probably try and dig down to, like 15, something like that. I don't know if I'm gonna mine for cinnamon buns or not, just with the whole way they changed it. I'm not really enticed to get netherite or anything, but at least there's blackstone and there's gravel that I can get down there. I may make a piggy trader myself, maybe just a little, one module, one with 2 piggies. Kind of the hold up with that, though, the biggest deal with the piggy farms is just gold. And, with these server issues we've had, not sure if we want to risk a gold farm. Maybe I'll talk to some of the others and we'll kind of see what we think. Yeah, because that sucker chews through gold like nobody's business. Now, I do have most of my shovel put together. I just need to throw this book with Silk Touch and Mending on it. I just need a few more levels before I can do that, so it's going to be a slower process. I may go use my fishy farm for a bit and just get the levels. But we're getting our stuff back together. I still need to get a diamond axe. And believe it or not, I may even want a fortune shovel. Not entirely sure yet. That partly depends if we end up building the gold farm. And if I do, maybe I'll build it kind of between my base here and Moldy. Moldy's actually a couple 100 blocks over that way, so she's our closest neighbor. I do want to make a bigger lava farm at some point, and we do need a super smelter. Maybe once I get the mud thing in, yeah, maybe I'll throw one down here. I'm not entirely sure. Now, another build that I've talked about a few times we're going to be making is actually right over this way, and I've started to lay the foundation out just to kind of mark off the area I need. And that is going to be our pagoda. Now, I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to be putting in here. I don't know if I want to put any farms in it. There's plenty of room. I may play around with a few in a creative copy that I have. Just to see, because as you can see, it's a 19 by 19, and it's going to go up and step in, a few times. But it is, reasonably tall, so we do still have a lot of room to work with. I don't know if I want it to just be decorative or actually do something yet, but, hey, we'll figure something out. I had thought maybe of putting, like, an iron farm or something in here, and, who knows. I may or may not. I don't know if I'm going to build one. We'll see. We still have a lot of things that we want to accomplish. We still got the castle over there we haven't even thought about yet. And just some more decorative elements that we want to add to this area. Pardon me. Thank you. Did I mention I really like Cortezarino's builds? So yeah, we'll probably be doing a few different ones. He has a nice little, a few designs for pawns, decorative pawns, that I may throw one in here somewhere. But I really like Mr. Matt Ranger's stuff as well. And it seems like that they're starting to do some more of the kind of the Japanese style. So yeah, hopefully we'll get quite a few more builds going on in here. Eventually I'm going to move the animals. I don't know exactly what I want to do. I thought about making like a couple cell, little wool farm. Just because a lot of builds we do go through a lot of wool. A lot of the pink for different banners and stuff. So it's an option. Nope, whoops, bones chickens. There we go. Yeah, I still have a pink one floating there, as you can see. Yeah, no, we do go through quite a few. 1, 2, wait a minute. We lost a sheepy somehow. Had 4 sheepies, now there's 3. Let's see, I think we can fix that. Boop, boop. There we go. Now we got 4 again. Hey, you. video here. If you watch this much, it would really help me out a lot if you could hit that like button and even subscribe. I'm almost at 500 subscribers, if you can believe it, and that would help me out a lot to hit that goal. Of course, that means I'll have to figure out what to do once I hit 500 subscribers, but that's for future Phoenix to figure out. Subscribe! I think that'll be a wrap for this one, though, and in the next video, I'm gonna have our little, water bubble evaders. That's the word I was thinking of. Bubble evaders done so we can start getting to mining, and maybe we'll do a mining challenge. Maybe we can find one of our server mates to do a little race with or something. We'll try and do some more fun stuff. Said I still gotta work on collecting some materials for the interior there. I gotta check my list. And of course, I still need a bunch of water bottles for the mud farm. That takes like 18.5 stacks of empty bottles. It's a few. Want to see more? Check out this video here. See you next time.